feel like it's getting darker every day. Is that like a thing? Shouldn't it get like lighter now? I don't really know. But feels like it's getting worse. It's like 7:50 and it's almost completely dark out. Do I have like the clock wrong or something? Anyway, I'm going to the office today. It was so hard to get out of bed this morning. I was kind of thinking, because with WeWork you have to book it in advance, but there's like no one really there checking if you go or not. So I was kind of thinking like, I could just like not go. I've got quite like a big day out for me anyways, because I'm going to WeWork and then I have a workout booked after. And I feel like every time I go into the city I just like run some errands and get some stuff I need to get, because I don't go in the city that often, maybe like once or twice a week. So every time I go I just want to get everything done. And tonight I'm going to a workout class. It's kind of like a berries bootcamp, which I've never been before. So I'm actually like a bit scared. My skin has been like really dry and itchy. I really don't like that. I don't know if I spoke about this before, but when I have the heating on I get like a bit of a rash. Like I almost want to say like eczema, but I don't know if that's true. But I get like a really red, dry, itchy rash, which when I google that it says like winter eczema or something like that. GP, so I don't actually know what it is, but it's very irritating and it's every time I put the heating on, because obviously all the moisture gets sucked out. So yeah, it's either being cold or have eczema. And my boyfriend doesn't believe me. He always thinks I just don't want to put the heating on, but that's not true. I also made some nice oatmeal, because I know I told the story 1000 times, but if I don't have breakfast I am a very high danger to faint on the train in the mornings, so I always need to eat something before I head out. I actually need to hurry up a little bit, so I'll check back in with you when I'm probably in WeWork, you know, because commuting is not the time to film, because that is about survival only. So I also just prepped some nice sandwiches. I don't know if you do the same when you go to the office, but once I arrive I get this like instant, not even hungry, I just want to like eat my food that I brought, even if it's like for lunch, and I just can't control myself. I don't know what it is. So I brought 2 sandwiches. One I can eat when I get there just because I probably want to, and then the other one as like an emergency sandwich in case I get hungry before lunch, or like if I have like a late lunch. Also I need to stop talking to you guys because I'm actually running late, so I'll see you on the way.
Thanks, I've always been
I'm just on my lunch break. I'm gonna grab some food. I'm trying a new salad place today. It's called like Grain Kitchen or something. So I'm just gonna go and pick up my salad. I'm really excited. I'm really hungry. And I went for some chicken because I am going to work out later. So eat some protein and some energy. And yeah, it's really nice to get some fresh air, to be honest. I have can't postpone my lunch break. So yeah, good to get out, get some fresh air, pick up my salad. You know how it is. Secured the goods. It's so cold, so yeah, I'm not gonna eat outside. I'm gonna go back and probably eat at my desk, which is kind of sad, but I'm too cold outside, so fresh air is limited to 5 minutes. Okay, so I never tried this place before, but I went to Grains for the first time and I got the Japanese bowl, which was so good. Honestly, like getting myself a bowl like this is always such a treat. I don't usually do that. I usually bring my own lunch, but every now and then I get a nice bowl or like a nice salad, just like, you know, to get myself a little treat. And it was really nice. I had like chicken in there and then these really nice beans, which I'm not gonna try to pronounce, but I think there's some sort of like Japanese kidney beans, like something similar to that. At least they tasted similar to kidney beans, but they were smaller. Super nice. And then I love to work on the sofa in the afternoon. They have a really comfy sofa in WeWork, which I love to like just finish the day off. And then I love to have a tea in the afternoon as well. I discovered this like flavor, it's like lemongrass ginger, which is so nice and like refreshing. I'm usually a peppermint girl, but like that flavor is really good. And then I just had my little tea and went through my emails, finished everything off, and kind of mentally prepared myself for staying out and not going home, because I booked myself a really late workout, which I don't usually do. I had some time to kill before my workout, so I had a little browse in the shops and I really like that COS jumper, because I had really good stuff. And then I also really like those earrings from Anthropology, and the bag, the red bag, was so cute. I might actually get that. And I also really like those clogs, very comfy, very warm, and I love clogs. And I also tried on these trousers in Uniqlo, which I should have bought looking back now because I really like them. And I also really like those jeans, which I didn't get, but I might get them because they're really cute. And I did get these socks. I looked at all the Uniqlo socks. I feel like the men's selection is so much better in terms of colors, but I got these. And yeah, it's just nice to have a little browse in Spitalfields. I really like that area for shopping. It's quite walkable, and not as busy as like Oxford Circus or anything like that, so it's quite good for shopping. It was so cold though, so it didn't last very long outside. When I headed to Italy just to kill some time, had a look around at olive oil. That's very expensive. And yeah, I just love Italy. I just looking at everything, and that £30 tuna gets me every time. But still love Italy. They had really nice panettone. And then it was time to head to my workout. I'm doing a berries class tonight, which I've never done before, and honestly I was actually really scared when I was heading there, because I know that they're quite intense. So yeah, my berries class was intense indeed. Basically what you do if you've never done it before, you run on the treadmill and then you do like weights. That's me very scared. This is my very, very lazy take on a jacket potato. I know it doesn't look very appetizing. It looks very beige, but I really don't have like the energy to properly cook. It's like 10:30 now, so it's very late and I don't usually eat that late, but yeah, with like jacket potatoes, right, I just don't have the energy and like the time to bake them in the oven to make them like crispy. Honestly, it's like almost the same thing. It's like boiling them and then put them in the air fryer for 20 minutes and they're nice and crispy on the outside and cooked in the inside, and like all is well. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. But yeah, anyway, gonna enjoy this. I'm watching some Gogglebox. I really rediscovered Gogglebox. I was obsessed during, I want to say like lockdown, particularly the first lockdown when I just moved to the UK, and I feel like it was actually like a really good way for me to learn more about the UK and like what people watch, and like I don't know, because it's kind of like you get like a TV summary and then also like commentary, which is a really good combo if you're trying to learn about like a culture. So if you're new in the UK, little tip, watch Gogglebox, and it's also fun to watch. So just gonna watch a bit of that, then I'm gonna go to bed and read my book. My boyfriend is away, he's like a work event, so I have the house to myself. Cheers, I'm gonna enjoy my beige food. I'm so happy to be in bed. Can't even put into words what I'm feeling right now. It's just the best moment of the day, always. Before I go to sleep, I just wanted to update you on the infamous intermezzo. So I haven't finished it yet, just to start off. I'm kind of like halfway through now, and I'm happy to report it did get better. I feel like I got more into it, like the more time I spent with the characters. I am still very certain that that's definitely not my favorite book of hers. I think just like the first few chapters really put me off. It was like way too descriptive, and I don't know, I feel like you just didn't really care about the characters for like the first 50 pages minimum, which was not really my favorite kind of book to read. I like to connect to the characters quite early on and then let it build, but yeah, it is getting better though, so that's good. But I think she just did like a bit too much in the first few chapters. I think it's also like a bit too intellectualized, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it, but she just did a bit too much, and I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of giving like Buddenbrooks for all my Germans. This is actually, that's actually a really bad comparison because Buddenbrooks is kind of like his own thing, but it really reminded me of Buddenbrooks, and like the way like she describes just like everything, and I don't really care for that. Like I don't really care for descriptiveness in general, so it might just be like me, though I have seen that a lot of you also kind of struggle with this book, so I think it's not just me, but I'm someone I like to connect to like people and the characters and the story and their relationships, but that's just like what I prefer in books. I like to like feel stuff and like connect to the characters. But anywho, long story short, it's getting better, so I'll let you know once I'm through it. Now that I'm enjoying it more, I'm actually reading it quite fast, so I think next time I talk to you I'll be done with this. So but yeah, I want to say gute Nacht, sleep tight, have a good night, thank you for watching this video, love you.